banda? ¿Cómo están, güeyes? Les presentamos lo más chingón del refresco Squirt. Y no mames, si quieres una chispa de sabor que te haga decir no manches, Squirt es la opción, carnal. Refrescante, sabroso y puro estilo chilango. A darle con todo, compitas. Squirt, más chingón que tu tía en la cocina. Dale, güey.
Yes, good evening and welcome to the Hedonism Hotline, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we have an episode near and dear to Burt Byrd's heart. Anal retention, shit hoarding, and the art of delayed gratification. Now, when we talk about people who are anal retentive, so often people will say that they are anal. They just say, oh, forgive me, I'm anal, so I'm going to do X, Y, and Z in such a fashion. And when really, what they should be saying is, I am a shit hoarder. I hoard shit. I like to hold on to shit and in my colon and then keep it there until I'm just about to explode and my trapdoor is about to just evacuate. And at that moment, it's like the dam bursts. It's the dam burst, and then just you piss out your ass, and it's just a stream of poya in the toilet, and the endorphins just run wild, man. The endorphins run wild in your system because you have put off dropping the excrement from your ass until such time as it would not wait any longer. So therefore, all you folks who think you are cute out there, who claim to be anal retentive, and it's just so cute and charming, well, really what you're saying is that you are a shit hoarder. And that is a disgusting thing to be. You should be ashamed of yourself. You need to let go of that shit. Why are you holding on to all of that shit? I don't understand it. I've got no earthly idea why you'd be holding on to your excrement. I mean, forgive me, Burt Byrd is without his contacts and glasses tonight.
This entire show is an act of anal retention.
Yes, this entire show is sort of an act of anal retention, but, so be it. So be it. We've got our lines open now. Our phone lines are open. And feel free to call in. And Big Squatch, God damn it, Big Squatch, you and your mouth, man. You and your mouth just need to learn to be quiet, man. Be quiet. Keep your opinions to yourself, man. Big Snatch. I dare you to call in. I dare you to call in. I will convey a piece of my mind to you, sir. I will convey a thing or two to you, and you will be the illuminated for it. You will be more illuminated and enlightened as oh dear God. Oh dear God. I'm going to have to get some eyeglasses, folks. Bear with me for one moment. I can barely read a goddamn thing. Barely read a goddamn thing, man. Dear God. Will you just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, one moment, folks. Well, we've got a call.
Call from
Rio.
Aquarius, the dawning of Aquarius. How goes it, sir? How art thou?
I'm doing right. How about you?
Well, I've got to take a shit, man. Other than that, I've got to take a piss, and I'm sort of parched. But aside from that, I'm peachy. What's the reason for your call tonight, sir?
So how come you're okay with holding your shit in? Does it not come out your mouth or something?
You mean as a spirit in purgatory? How I'm okay with it?
Yeah.
No, sir. It's sort of just the way things are organized and structured down here, man. I can't really help it. And I imagine that one day the shit will be coming out of my mouth, but until such point, I can wait for that day. I can wait for the day that I am vomiting my own shit. But it's
Hey, at
not
least you don't
okay.
talk
It's
as
it's
much.
certainly not okay, man. I am not okay with it. I have filed numerous complaints, and they've gone unresponded to. The suggestion box is basically overflowing. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know. Mr. Bojangles is neither here nor there. I can't seem to track him down for the life of me. And Sonny Beans just wants to call in every night because he's worried because well, I don't know why he's worried. I can't tell you why he's worried. It's sort of between us. But that's sort of what's going on, man. Why? Do you delight in taking shits?
Yeah, because like I don't want to completely hold it in. I'm not like Big Squatch over here, always releasing it every time.
Anal explosive. He would be the anal explosive type. He
Yes,
will shit
exactly.
anywhere and everywhere. He just lives to shit. He just creates excrement and just he eats where he shits and shits where he eats. It's not advisable. It's not any sort of act to follow. Big Snatch is what we call misguided. He's a misguided individual, and who can blame him? He's autistic.
Yeah, he is a dumb fuck.
He's a dumb fuck, all right. He is a dumb piece of shit. And he's left us a voicemail, I believe. And we've got another voicemail we've got a text message. It says, fuck. We've got a text message that reads, fuck. And I do not know who it's from, but perhaps we should call them back and demand to know what it is they mean by the word fuck.
I really wouldn't be surprised if it was a Big Snatch.
It's not from Big Snatch's number. He must have a Google Voice number, and he's probably masquerading as some other avatar, like you folks do. You just put one avatar on and take another off, and lie to everyone. You just like to lie to everyone, don't you, Aquarius? Don't you, Rio?
Well, sometimes I do. Like, if I have to lie, then I'll do it. But if it's like I have to come clean with the truth, then I'll say it.
So sometimes you are full of shit, then.
Yes.
Well, that's
Like I said,
that's
I
the
know
name
what
of the episode, sir. That is the name of our episode: anal retention, shit hoarding, and the art of. God damn it!
The art of delayed gratification.
Indeed, I just got another fucking text from this bitch ass. Eat my ass, bitch bird. No, sir. We are going to head and crank that number down. We are going to block that number because that's just below the belt. Calling Burt Byrd a bitch is just not advisable.
Tell them to kiss your country ass. Or your purgatory ass, whatever.
They can, well, yeah, I could tell them to kiss my ass, or I could just not engage with them, and,
Be the bigger person.
yes, I'm going to be the bigger person. Oh, it's actually Big Squatch. It is Big Squatch.
I am not surprised.
Okay.
Big Snatch.
Big Snatch himself is taken to the SMS waves and no longer donating his vitriol. He is now just bombarding me with text messages. God damn it! And I don't know what to do about it, but I'm thinking about blocking his IP and his number because this is a professional show. This is a professional
You
show.
might as well.
What was that, Rio?
You might as well.
I will. I will indeed. I will indeed. It kind of pains me because he is the YouTube moderator, so it sort of leaves us a little bit vulnerable, but very well. Big Squatch, consider yourself cranked and blocked.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Shit down my throat. I will shit down your throat, Squatch. I will shit down your throat, goddammit. Well, Rio, it's been wonderful to hear from you. As always, we delight in you, in your company and joining us. And go out and shit and be merry.
You too.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. We've got a call. We had a call from Aquarius, and he just wanted to know why I do what I do, why I am who I am, and why I cannot shit. Why I cannot shit. And it's baffling to me. It's baffling to me because it feels like I'm just pregnant with it. It feels like I'm pregnant with shit, and I do anything to just let it go, to just surrender it, evacuate my bowels, and but it just sort of builds and builds and builds. Maybe one day it will come out of my ass. Maybe one day I will ask Mr. Bojangles to create an asshole for me, and thereafter defecate and probably piss out of my ass too, because after all, it's an exit. It's a means to an end, and what can you do? What can you do? You can't really do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. So, not too much on the agenda tonight, ladies and gentlemen. For the next episodes, we will be breaking our programming into distinct segments. And
Call from
Gene Pagan.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
well, Mr. Pickens, what have you to say tonight?
Hey, Burt Byrd. Hey.
Hey, Mr.
Anyway,
Pickens.
I'm calling from our local devil worshiping Bible study that I run, and I have to say that the congregation or my flock and I have a question for you. What God do you serve?
What God do I serve? Well, we celebrate the death of all gods. Hedonism is about the celebration of the death of all gods, but that being said, I do have a little bit of reverence for the man upstairs, because after all, it's up to him whether I'm going to go to hell or heaven, or up to some angels or demons or some folks that are on a panel that is basically always deliberating and but never seems to conclude anything. So yeah, for a long time I'll probably be here, man. But yeah, you know, I don't really I've got a little bit of reverence for God. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, the devil is equally powerful, man. The devil is equally powerful and presents a compelling case.
Humor.
Pardon?
He's got a better sense of humor.
The devil has a better sense of humor than God?
Oh, yeah, big time.
So tell me,
No,
you are studying a satanic Bible? Is that what your study group is, a little satanic Bible reading group?
it's a devil worshiper Bible study, so I think it's self-explanatory.
Is it a potluck? Do you bring baked goods and refreshments?
No food's allowed. But we do allow...
No food is
liquor and
allowed?
Any sort of hallucinogenics you'd like to bring.
No food is allowed?
No food. We got to keep the stomachs empty so the drugs work better.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I've certainly done that before. You've got to purge everything in order for the drugs to really take hold, man. What sort of are you smoking toad venom? What are you doing? What sort of hallucinogens, man?
Tonight I'm on PCP.
PCP. Oh, that's fantastic, man. That's fantastic. Perhaps you could do some calisthenics and videotape yourself. We could watch your heart explode before our very eyes.
I'm going to end up probably in a bathtub, and the cops are going to be called. But it's kind of a wild ride to get there, and I appreciate that.
Where are your wife and kids?
They're downstairs.
You have like a daycare at the Satanic Bible study?
Yeah. Well, we have a big pit bull that we put downstairs, and we let him watch the kids of the congregation.
Ah, he's never eaten a child's face or anything like that.
I don't want to get into specifics. I think the kids have a very, very strong respect for the dog now.
Mm-hmm.
They respect him and will not go near him anymore.
Sure. I mean, fear is a great motivator. Fear is a great instructor. Well, so I mean, what God do I serve? I serve no gods, man. I serve Burt Byrd, Or I did once upon a time, and I suppose I ought to figure out which God I do serve, man, because that's an important question, actually. Well, Mr. Pickens.
All right.
Well,
Well, let us know.
carry on and sin and do whatever despicable things you and your ilk do, and also get you some. Go get you some, man.
Thanks, Bird. You're the best.
Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Gene Pickens. Thank you, Gene Pickens. Squatch, I'm going to shit down your throat. I'm going to open up your mouth and just 2 girls, 1 cup, just let it all slide out. And I'm just going to be going to an all-night buffet the night before. I'm going to ingest multiple laxatives, drink lots of Dr. Pepper, because after all, that's what's good. It's there for you. It's a diuretic. It's there for you to go forth and make number 2, make the boo-boo. They're bobos. We make bobos in the toilet, and or we used to. And goddamn it, if we don't look back on it fondly, we'd be lying. But so, ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying before Mr. Pickens called in, this show is going to get better. We recognize that it's amateur hour. We recognize that this is very, 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 very low-hanging fruit that we are picking, and we aim to please, and we aim to please you, and we aim to get pleased, and also in return please others. And therefore we want this show to be the best show that it can be, and so therefore programming is to be instituted as soon as Mr. Bojangles gives me the sort of structure for the show. We will implement that structure and move forward swimmingly, better than we have ever been before. You best believe that this is the very worst episode you might ever watch of the Hedonism Hotline, folks. We are very unprepared. We are almost out of things to talk about, and no one's calling in. So I guess we'll pause for a brief moment a brief word from our sponsor, and we'll collect ourselves and come up with some shit to spew forth your way.
Banda, ¿cómo están, güeyes? Les presentamos lo más chingón del refresco Squirt. Y no mames, si quieres una chispa de sabor que te haga decir no manches, Squirt es la opción. Carnal, refrescante, sabroso y puro estilo chilango. A darle con todo, compitas. Squirt, más chingón que tu tía en la cocina.
Ah, yes, Mexican Squirt, ladies and gentlemen, good for what ails you, whether it be sleepiness or insomnia, whether it be constipation or incontinence, whether it be bedwetting, whether it be autism. Yeah, autism, it does wonders for autism. I would hope that Squatch might, Squatch might take himself a drink or two, and maybe that would make some things turn around for him. Who's to say? Who's to say? We're not a therapist. We're not a counselor. We're not a kindergarten teacher. We can't go back into the past and convince his parents, his misguided parents, to look that little simp in the eye and make him feel that he was actually a self, that he had an ego, that he was not. So.
All from
Big Squatch.
Speak of the devil.
Hey, what's wrong with autism, huh?
Nothing's
What's wrong with autism?
Nothing's wrong with.
You're talking like something to be cured.
No,
Instead of just being something
it
I
is.
am.
It is something to be cured, man. It's something.
No,
is,
it's not.
Something is.
It's not something to be cured.
Something is
I'm actually
definite.
fucking smarter than a normal person because of my autism.
You are smarter than a
Maybe
normal
dumb in
person.
fucking social situations, but I'm better in like overall intelligence.
Well, I mean, know thyself, Squatch, and that is the secret of Some would say to the meaning of life. But I would say that, no, you are not damaged goods, Squatch. It's simply that your parents really didn't do a very good job when they were bringing you up, when they were raising you, and as a result, you've got this sort of...
My dad, I agree with that, but my mom, don't you fucking bring my mom into this shit. I will fucking skull fuck you all the way down to fucking hell if you talk shit about my mother, okay?
Well,
I am literally going to come down your throat, shove my dick right into your fucking lungs if you talk shit about my mother again. I will destroy you. I'll make the UN
that's about 12 inches, Squatch.
To make me stop fucking skull fucking you if you talk about my mother again, okay?
12 inches. I mean, I really don't see you sticking your penis all the way down into my lungs. I mean, you're going to have to get knee deep into my mouth in order to do that. I mean, everyone knows that you are just not packing anything.
Yeah, I'm going to get down real deep in there. Mm-hmm. Don't you worry about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's just nod and say we did.
You know, my name in high school was Bigfoot. And you know what they say about big feet, huh?
Big shoes. They wear big socks and big shoes. That's what they say about big feet.
Yeah, and you know what they say about people with big shoes and big socks?
They have big hands usually with gloves that are big.
Well, yeah, but you know what else they say about people with big feet?
Big butts. They have very big butts, and their ears are usually large and oversized. They've got oversized features. They've usually got. You probably have dick-sucking lips. You probably have dick-sucking lips.
I think I have a huge penis. Okay.
Oh wow, that's not where I was taking that at all. That's really just off the beaten path.
And I'm the fucking idiot.
Pardon?
I'm the fucking idiot, huh?
Well, you said it, man, not I. You are the fucking idiot, Squatch. You are.
You don't get sarcasm. I'm supposed to be the autistic one.
Are you trying to say that I'm autistic? You're trying to say that I'm autistic? goddammit?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just curious. Have you ever taken an autism
There's everything wrong with it, man. I'm not an autist.
Maybe after we do the IQ test, we can do an autism test too.
Okay, count me in. You count me in. You pen me in, man. You ink me in with a Sharpie. I am there. And Nancy Bird looked me in the eyes, man. Burt Byrd very much has an ego. In fact, he's got an inflated ego. It's ginormous. It's a great big ego. I've got no problem with ego, nor social skills. I could sell ketchup popsicles to a man in white gloves.
Oh, what the fuck? Ketchup popsicles? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm a charming individual. I've got Riz, Squatch. I'm socially adept.
Oh my god.
Something you will never be, Squatch. So take a look, and...
How much do you have to pay to get people to have sex with you?
You are misguided. You have no earthly idea.
$1,000.
Pay people to have sex with me? Pay people to have sex with Burt Byrd, man.
But who the fuck would have sex with a face like that?
God damn it, I'm going to crank you down. You're getting cranked. That was really uncalled for, man. That was really uncalled for. This is a show where I make fun of you, Squatch.
Byrd, you a bitch.
Ugh. Another voicemail from Big Snatch. He's just calling us from all kinds of area codes, and it's indecipherable, man. He's dodging and weaving. He's ducking and juking and jiving and spinning. He's basically like a running back with the pigskin, man. And he's broken loose. He is broken loose. He's a problem. Not to mention, he's anal expulsive, and this is not the topic of the show. We are talking about anal retention. We are talking about the art of delayed gratification. Some might compare shit courting to edging, and they would have an ample comparison because, after all, the two are just delaying the gratification. They are basically prolonging the inevitable, and until such time as it just can't be handled anymore, man. They just have to let go and just let it go, man. They just have to let it go. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we return to our slideshow of various Google images that convey the theme of the show. And now we have a call from someone.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hello? Who is this? Is this a frog? Who is this? This is a demon.
Yeah,
Okay, for what reason are you calling the Hedonism Hotline, demon? What is your name?
My name is Samuel. I've been saying like 3 times.
Yeah, but I can't understand a thing you're saying. You're literally in this. Nope, didn't get it at that time either. Hablas inglés, man. Hablas inglés, or are you speaking Portuguese or Slavic? Cyrillic alphabet, I don't know, but look, man, I don't speak demon. I do not speak demon, and I don't speak in tongues.
Look, I just have a question, okay? What was the right being able to shit?
What?
What was it like to be able to shit?
Dear God, man, I've got no earthly clue what it is you are saying, man.
Let me try and speak some words.
Oh, dear God. Dear God, man. Look, I'm gonna have to crank you down, demon. Listen, you're frightening me a little bit. You are frightening me a little bit, and yeah, that was unpleasant. That was definitely unpleasant. That was some demon or another. And we've got a knock on the door. And we will be right back. Right back, ladies and gentlemen. In case you didn't see it, we might as well replay this donation. It's got it's obviously a consensus feeling amongst the audience, and so we're just going to play this one more time from Turkey Neck 37. He's tipped $10, and goddammit, it's an important message. So consider it a public service announcement.
I'm about to come.
Fuck Big Squatch.
Fuck Big Squatch, ladies and gentlemen. The people have spoken. They have spoken, and they have declared that Squatch is to be fornicated with, that he is to be fucked, and not pleasantly fucked either. I mean, probably just the kind where you put your foot on his head and just kind of you just grab his ass from behind and just insert and just sort of just plow away, man. Just pillage that ass, man. Just pillage that ass with his neck, stepping on his neck and his head at the same time. He'll love it. He'll just bite the pillow and he'll love it, man. Squat, you'll just tickle that butt clit and he will be coming and just happier than a clam, man. Happier than a clam, a bearded clam that's contracting with vaginal contractions and basically squirting, coming all over the place, just squirting, just jism everywhere, just innocent bystanders, just watching, just splattered in the face with this squirting action and the jism that's just flying everywhere, like the bouquet at a wedding, everyone trying to grasp a hold of that flying jism, everyone trying to ingest the jism. Everyone just, it's all about the jism. As Eazy-E said, give me that nut. I mean, give me that nut. Truer words were never spoken. More important words were never spoken. Shakespeare himself rarely spoke truer words. Rarely. Then Give Me That Nut by the bard Eazy-E, the poet and bard. Eazy-E, the late Eazy-E. Ladies and gentlemen, a hedonist if there ever was one, may he rest in peace. May Eazy-E rest in peace. Let's check in on the live viewers. We have 3 live viewers at the moment. Big Squatch, Turkey Neck, and Midnight Warlock. And goddammit, do we love each and every one of you. You are some lonely hedonists to be spending the night with Burt Byrd when there are just so many things in the world to be done and so many people to be done. So many shits to take and drugs, and we've got another call from the demon.
Call from to accept.
Yes? Yes? Hello?
Samantha, I was contacting about a guy called James Saxon, thinking you were interested in paying for sex.
What was that, Samantha?
I was contacted by a guy telling me that you wanted to pay to have sex.
Pay to have sex? No, I never pay for sex. I have never paid for it.
Are you sure? Because the thing that face.
No, but
you probably have to pay a lot for sex. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be at least $5,000.
$12,000 to have sex with you? You sound like you're about 11 years old. Are you 11 years old?
No, I'm not.
How old are you?
19.
You're 19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You need to crank it down. You should not be watching this show. You are below. You are.
I swear.
Okay. What is 7 times 7?
39.
What is 49 squared?
7.
No, that's the square root. The square root of 49 is 7. I'm not quite sure. How,
$2,000.
$2,000 now. You went from 12,000 to 2,000.
No. 49 squared is 2,401.
How about I give you no money and and you go away? How about that? How about I give you no money and you go away because you are a I am not a pedo. I am not a pedo, and goddamn it, if you're 11, you do not need to be watching this show. You need to crank down the show, turn on SpongeBob SquarePants, Danny Go, or Rick Hartman, one of those who sing about the floor is lava and all that garbage and nonsense, man, because this program is not for you. This is for the sluts and degenerates alone. The slags and the scallywags. To you limeys out there, you Brits with your poor oral hygiene and your just lamentable cuisine and godforsaken climate. There, I said it. I have a thing or two against the Brits, ladies and gentlemen, a thing or two against the Brits. And that's not to say that, Sonny Beans he's a work in progress. He is a work in progress. I do not know where he is tonight. What he is up to. He is not up. We've got a donation. Another important donation. Just want to once again convey this message.
Fuck Big Squatch.
Fuck Big Squatch. Absolutely. Theme of the episode. We're going to we're just going to say fuck Big Squatch. Fuck Big Squatch because he just loves it. He's just an orifice waiting to get stuffed. He is a pierogi without filling. He is a agnelotto without farce, without ricotta cheese inside. He is a hot pocket with no guts. And goddammit, we want to see that he gets stuffed appropriately, that he get filled up. We want to fill him up. Fuck Big Squatch. Big Squatch, you can go get fucked. Go get fucked, Big Squatch. Well, we've got another knock on the door. As has been said, our programming is to improve. This is the ultimate nadir. This is the nadir, the very depths, the trench of our programming. Consider this the bottom, and everything will just go up from here. So if you are with us at this very, very abysmal place, well, we're glad to have you. And stick along for the ride, because however miserable it is at present, it will only get a little bit better. Slowly, at one show at a time. One show at a time. Big Squatch tipped a minute ago, and he said that I'm 100% gay.
I'm about to come.
As is...
Don't make me kiss you.
With them dick-sucking lips of yours, Squatch, and all of your oversized features, aside from your package. Your big feet, your big hands, your big ears, your big nose, big lips, big titties, big nipples, probably big areolas. Those are nipples. Big earlobes, and big stupidity. Big stupidity. We have a call.
Call from.
God damn it, answer the phone.
Good evening.
Yeah, little Horatio's.
What? Horatio out? What?
Little Horatio's. I just ordered a big sausage pizza, and I got here and someone took a big duty on it.
Well, you have not called a pizza place. This is not a pizza joint.
You know how many times I ordered from you? How many times I went in there and that little wetback is on the fry, and he's sitting there, he's throwing shit around, and la cucaracha. I oversee that, okay? I understand it's not going to be 100% Italiano participation, but the shit on my pizza.
Someone took an actual dump on your pizza?
There was a shit log. At first, I thought it was a sausage. I thought it was well overdone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
I thought it was overdone, and then I got a whiff of it, and there was a bit of corn in it, and I'm like, well, sausage don't have corn in it.
No. Sausage does not have... You mean to say that they did not even break apart the log so that you had a morsel of turd in every bite?
You did not break apart the log, and it didn't look like no goddamn frozen yogurt either.
Listen, man, I just answer the phones. I just answer the phones. I answer the phones and take the goddamn order, man. And it's not up to me what the kitchen does, man. I'm in a call center, man. I'm not connected to the kitchen. I'm in India.
Well, then you know what? Then we shouldn't outsource to you, you stupid dot Oh, I can't.
That was
say
racist,
that,
man. That was racist. That was incredibly racist.
I backed it up. I backed it up because I'm well aware that I can't be offensive no more. God damn it. I fucked it up. Now, okay, listen, Mr. Camel, everything is going to be all right. I just need you to come here, collect the pizza so I can punch you in the mouth and then shit in your car.
That is not going to happen. That is, I'm going to go in the opposite direction of your house, man. I'm going to go the other way.
I will actually pay for you to fly up from Indochina or whatever third world shit country you're in, okay? I will pay you, and you will come here. I'll pay for the rental car. I'll even get you a nice one, a Tesla or something, and I will shit straight in the radiator if you come to my house.
Okay, I will forward you my Bitcoin address. You can send all of the funds there in crypto, and thereafter I will delete your number and never talk to you again. How about that?
The goddamn word you just said, crypto?
Cryptocurrency.
Isn't that Superman's dog?
No, I don't believe Superman had a dog.
Superman did have a dog, you dumb son of a bitch.
Well,
what the hell do you think the WB Super Dogs was?
I'm more of a Marvel Universe sort of character. I'm not really into DC.
Oh, you know what? The fuck, God, I'm done with this son of a bitch, Indian son of a bitch.
Well, goddammit, that's not kind of you. You're acting very unexpected. You acted very unexpected just now, Horatio, or whatever your name is, man. And I tried to go along with the whole pizza thing, and, well, I just wanted to get you off the phone. But if we ever get a call for pizza, folks, we're going to be incredibly rude, crank you down, and most likely just identify your IP and block your IP. Because, after all, we're not here to meddle with just nincompoops, man.
Call from
Big Squatch.
Yes, Big Squatch. What have you to say?
I want to clarify that was not my donation. Somebody put my name down for their donation, okay? That wasn't me.
The Don't Make Me Kiss You?
Yes, that was not me.
That was clearly you. Oh, I've got to crank you down. We've got a more important call.
You already know people can fake the names. Like when I said I donated Sonny, saying I died or whatever it was, even though that I quit. You already know we can fake it. Somebody faked my name.
Squatch, I've got a call from Mr. Bojangles. I've got to crank you down. I will call you back.
Call from
Burt Byrd, goddamn.
Hello? Hello? Damn it.
Hello?
Yes, this is the Hedonism Hotline. Who is this?
This is Kurt Byrd, goddammit.
God damn it, Kurt. What are you calling the Hedonism Hotline for? What have you to say?
It's been a while since I've heard from my dead brother, goddammit.
Well, I mean, I've been in purgatory, man. What do you expect? I could have called you, but I just chose not to because frankly, I find you insufferable.
You didn't even bother to come home for Christmas, goddammit. Well, who do you think you are, you charlatan? You anti-Semitic bastard.
Anti-Semitic? How dare you call me anti-Semitic, man? I love the Jews. I love the Jews, especially the Jewish American princesses.
You couldn't even bring home Mama's goddamn candle holders, man. It's disgusting. The menorah.
I know.
The goddamn menorah. You didn't bring it home. You're saying you're dead.
Well, cry me a river, goddammit, Kurt. I mean, what do you expect, man? What do you expect, man? You always got something to whine about.
Lift yourself from the grave.
Use your big boy voice.
Use your grotesque bones, your disgusting AIDS-ridden bones, and bring the menorah over to Mama's shelter. goddammit.
Use your big boy voice, man. No one can understand you when you whine like a child. Use your big boy words, man. I can't understand you. God damn it.
I ought to slap your dick off with my bare teeth is what I ought to fucking do to you.
That makes absolutely no sense. That makes no sense,
because you don't
Kurt?
have a wiener, sir. You no longer have a wiener.
No.
I've heard it. I've heard the tales. I heard you can't shit and you can't fuck and you can't piss. Well, that's good for you because guess what? I've been doing every single thing to your ex-wives in a line. God damn it.
You traitorous piece of shit, you piece of dog turd. God damn it, man.
Come and stop me then. Come and stop me. And
Well,
all you had to bring mama's goddamn menorah.
I'll have to see about that. I'll have to see about that and check in storage for it, possibly.
I think me.
What the hell was that? Was that someone coming on the phone?
No, Big Squatch has said
ejaculating prematurely?
Yes, someone... No, it's the goddamn tagline whenever we get a donation, man. It's Sunny Beans. He's...
Donation? What are you, homeless, goddammit? Is this what I mean? If you need money, just ask Kurt Byrd for money. Kurt Byrd has money.
I will ask Kurt Byrd for no such thing.
Dogecoin, fucking GameStop meme stonks. I've got them all.
I could be on fire. I would not ask you to piss on me, Kurt.
But my piss would be like a hydrant.
Well,
I don't know as many big words as you.
No, you don't. Because
Mine
you were
dropped me on the head.
You were the...
And I am not a smart man, but I make
latter
up for it in length and girth that you don't have.
Well, that is...
Especially not now.
No, that is true. That is true. I'm not here to lie to anyone, Kurt. But, you know, you just really drive the point home and make it quite hurtful. And,
Why aren't you wearing a suit?
Well, I'm sort of, suit is in the cleaners. There was sort of an incident the other day with Sunny Beans, and he had a date with an angel, and he sort of borrowed my jacket without asking. She proceeded to toss his salad, and it tickled him so much that he blew out the back, and it's covered in shit, man. It's covered in just ripe, rotten, fetid feces, man, and so it's at the cleaners.
Well,
and that's
no
why I have
one could see that on stream, correct? You are sitting. You could just be sitting as long as we get the image of you being in a suit. That's professional. But no, you show up. You look like you're going on a goddamn Gap holiday.
Well, so be it, Kurt. What else is true? Paint the obvious for the audience. They haven't noticed a thing. Just sit here and deprecate and denigrate my character before our live studio audience as much as you please.
You know what I ought to do? I ought to just open up a dictionary and just spout things out is what I ought to do, whether they work or not. That way I could beat a charlatan like you with my penis against your face.
Oh, crank you down. I was about to crank you down when you hung up, man. Just know that I wield the power. I chose not to crank you down. I chose not to. And, ladies and gentlemen, the show is going to be ending prematurely tonight. But you just keep sending donations and...
Stealing stuff sounds like an average British person.
Stealing stuff? Stealing stuff? To what are you referencing, man? Stealing stuff. Sounds like an average British person. Kurt Byrd is not British. I've got no idea what you're trying to say, Big Squatch. I've got no earthly clue what you are trying to say. So, we are nearing the hour point in our show. Our Saturday shows are typically 1 hour, and sometimes we fail to prepare adequately, and as a result, sit up here and just look foolish and talk a bunch of nonsense. We've got another donation.
Sonny stole your jacket.
Yes, Sonny stole my jacket. He did. Average British person. He just sort of takes things, man. He's just sort of one of those, you can't trust him. You can't trust Sonny Beans because, first of all, he's always on ketamine. And then second of all, he's a hedonist, man. He's always trying to nut. He's just trying to get his nut off. And, it's just, it's it makes for a lot of confusion, a lot of mixed priorities, juggling priorities, and as you can see, he's absent tonight, and probably off with Eva, the angel, and she's probably rimming him, which he loves because he's into that sort of thing, and they go ass to mouth. He just goes right after it afterwards. It's absolutely just icky. It's filthy, and I have no earthly idea what it is with you and your generation. The demographic for this show is mainly 18 to 24 years old, and by God, if you are not all eating ass, then I have no idea what you are doing. You're eating ass. That's what you're doing.
Big squatch.
You are eating groceries. You are rimming each other. Absolutely filthy.
Press 2.
An anus is no place for a mouth. Yes, Big Squatch, what have you to say?
Damn. Signing that show for another show, huh?
What?
Sonny didn't show up for another show.
No,
huh?
Sonny didn't show for another show. He's in absentia once again.
Damn. It sounds like a real shitbag.
Well, I'm going to post something on Craigslist if we get one more no-show. I swear to God, man. I swear to God, someone's going to come for his job. Would you have any interest? Would you have any interest in being a tech on? Would you have any?
Do you happen to know how a living person gets in purgatory without dying?
No, you have to die first. So if you would be willing to tech,
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure that you have to die in order to be in purgatory. Sort of a prerequisite.
Okay, I'm gonna call Mr. Bojangles right now. I'm cranking you.
Crank me down. Crank me down. Call Mr. Bojangles. Big snatch. I'm sure he will have many things to say to you, all of them filthy, sexually suggestive, and goddamn rapey, because that's just Mr. Bojangles for you. He is a rapey individual, hungry top, who doesn't like to show his face around here too often, but likes to wield his dick. He likes to wield the cock and balls and attack with them. He attacks with them. He unsheaths his sword. He is uncircumcised, and he unsheaths his sword and goes into battle. If battle is coitus, and coitus is a euphemism for rape, because that's what happens. He's a pillager. He's a butt rapist, and it's unsettling. It's very, very, very unsettling and awkward sometimes in the workplace when there is a known sex offender as your boss. And what can I say? I've filed numerous complaints. As I said, the suggestion box is just overflowing, and no one seems to ever empty it. I wonder if I'm the one who's to empty the suggestion box. And actually, now that we think of it, a suggestion box would be an excellent idea for the show. To have a time in the show where we read your letters, we read your suggestions, and then we decided whether or not to implement them. That's just fine. That will be an excellent segment of the show, one that we hope to include next Wednesday, when we will be focusing on Adrenaline Nation, ladies and gentlemen. The Saturday thereafter will be Let's Get Dissociative, the ketamine episode. So, prepare ye the way of pleasure, and happy hunting on the pleasure trail, slags and scallywags. This has been another episode of the Hedonism Hotline, ending prematurely because better programming is afoot and forthcoming in the pipeline, ladies and gentlemen. So delay your sense of gratification, wait until next week, and we will be back. This has been the Hedonism Hotline with the Ghost of Burt Byrd. Thank you.